Hi there. I'm going to talk about interconnection or interdependence this morning. I'm sitting up here in my room in the loft and I'm hearing the sound of rain on the Velux window just above my head. And I'm thinking that each of you at this particular time, 8:30 in the morning, maybe you're also experiencing the rain right now in some way. Maybe you're just hearing the rain like me. Or maybe you're out in the rain and wishing that you weren't out in the rain. Maybe it's unpleasant. But maybe you've got to go out, you've got to get to work, or you've got to take the kids to school or whatever. But there's a point of connection there. We all experience this rain in some way or another. Yesterday I was out in the rain, got caught in it, got wet. But today I'm just hearing it, at the moment at least. So we've got a connection with the rain. I've got an imaginative connection with each of you because I'm wondering what each of you are doing right now at this moment. Even though I don't know who all of you are, I can use my imagination. So, in this very small way perhaps, there's a reaching out or a connection between us, even if it's just imagined. And we're able to connect also through technology. Each of us is using a particular device at the moment. I'm using a laptop to make this recording, and each of you is using your particular device to watch and listen to this talk. But how come we've got these devices? Who made this computer that I'm looking at? Who designed the hardware? Who manufactured it? How did it get to the shop where I bought it? And who designed the software? Who created this stuff, this technology that we can't see the workings of it, but we use it, we know that it works. And it enables us to connect in this kind of virtual world that is the internet. So there's all these connections. We're actually dependent on all the people, many, many, many people who put time and energy into the creation of this technology. How did the software designers come up with their ideas? Where did they learn about technology? Who taught them? What devices did they have some time back when they were learning about technology? And who invented those devices? Where did they come from? I don't know the history of computers, but I am aware that there must be a chain of many interdependent people who learned from each other, shared ideas with each other, going right back into, previous history of technology and science before even computers were dreamed of, before technology became what it is today. There's all these people out there. Maybe some of you work in this area, in this field. And all of us have this dependence on these people because we use these products. Behind me you can see various objects in my room. There's a mug on the desk just behind me, a red mug. Who made that? How did it get to the shop? Who sold it to me? How did I get the money to pay for it? What work did I do? and the desk that the mug sits on. Who made that? It's made of wood, actual wood. Somebody designed it, somebody made it, somebody delivered it to a shop, somebody sold it to me. I got it back here, got it assembled, and now I use it every day. And where did the wood come from? It came from a tree, of course. But who cut the tree and made the wood? And where did the tree come from? The tree came from dependence on the earth and on the sun and the rain. So there's this vast chain of interdependent connections. Over there behind my right shoulder, there's a Buddha image, an image of Vajrasattva. And, well, you probably can't see much detail, but you can see that it's a fairly intricate shape, I think. And, well, somebody made that. Somebody crafted that in metal. And I don't know who that person was. Maybe they were a Buddhist practitioner like me, and a craftsman as well. And they shaped that figure, and that figure arrived in a shop in Norwich. I found it in Country and Eastern. And it's been in my room now for a couple of years or so. And it connects me with that particular Buddha, Vajrasattva, Buddha of purity. But it also connects me with the whole chain of interdependent circumstances that led to that Buddha coming here. Most of us these days are dependent completely on the food chain for getting our food. Although there's quite a few people now with allotments, I don't know of anyone who's self-sufficient in food production in this country. So we all depend on all these food products which come from all over the world. The banana that I ate yesterday, where did that come from? I noticed that some bananas recently came from the Dominican Republic, I think. So who there in the Dominican Republic looks after those banana trees, picks the bananas, packs them, ships them, gets them sent over here? And then someone over here unloads them, delivers them to the shop. I go to the shop, buy them from someone in the shop. There's a transaction, there's a connection with that person very briefly. But only in our imagination is there a connection with the person in the Dominican Republic or wherever. So if we use our imagination in this way when we're doing metta bhavana practice, we can see that there are so many people that our life depends on. And we also have a part to play in that. Other people benefit from our participation in life and the things that we give to life. So in a way, we're all in this situation together. None of us are separate. None of us are completely independent beings. In terms of metta bhavana meditation, the neutral stage, we could say, with this insight into interdependence, we could say that nobody really is neutral. Neutral is just really a label that we put onto the person that we don't know. We ourselves don't feel neutral, but maybe in somebody else's meditation, we are the neutral person. But we don't feel neutral or insignificant. So it's no great leap of the imagination to think that, well, nobody really thinks of themselves as being neutral. So if we think about all the things that other people give us, most of which we don't know about directly, then we can come to a point of realization that nobody is really neutral, that everybody is a human being of flesh and blood, alive, breathing the same air that we breathe, hearing the same rain that we hear, feeling whatever the weather is, and having all the hopes and fears that we ourselves as humans have. Nobody is really neutral. So maybe we can find metta for all those people, loving kindness, and certainly we can find gratitude for all the things they enable us to benefit from.